The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Green Bay. Whoa! And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Second-round pick in the April draft. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha, shot!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 9. Play action now. Jackson on the move left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays. And now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This fielded in the end zone.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Okay, break.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
And 9.
Come on.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. 7.
Shot 60, 79 Broncos. Here we go. Shot, streak, Viking 18.
Throwing now from the gun. Downfield, got him. Man, he's got it. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 89 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd down, Jackson. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. On the run to the right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Again, it's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. And left side, it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This will be from 42 yards out. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
That's a 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Okay, break.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. Bronco, go.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
60 Bison, 6.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Cut 19. Canucks ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on. Hit. Cougar
And the
19.
Buccaneer first down.
Warrior 70.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And the Bucs going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence.
And he will power lower his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The extra point is good. And the Bucs get back in it. It is 21-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's hard! And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's delay a game. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. His kick is perfect. So we reached the intermission. It has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's 1st and 10.
Catch, ready.
They hand it to Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. All the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Packers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. They'll send Flowers in motion. Here's a toss as they look to run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! They get 15 on that game. It's 1st down for Tampa Bay.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
On the set. Let's go now.
They'll send Flowers in motion. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
79 Brock, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's enough.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Has no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
At the Bucs 36-yard line.
Now Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. And then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
That is called in at the 5. And he will score again. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Begin here on the ground. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll look to throw. Going up top and looking for Flowers. He's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 22 now. Here's second down and 7.
Ready! 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Out right and gets made. That's Ibuka.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
That is caught wide on the RPO. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out in the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Packers. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Packers stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. This time, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9. Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That is hard. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Green Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Wow! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
3rd down and 3.
Come on.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go, Scott. Cowboy 80. 18, pioneer.
They motion the slot man left.
Ready,
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Let it go.
Handoff. Gibbs running left. He's planning to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
A 1-yard loss on the
And after
play.
that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 62. Chop 6. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Let's go.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Ready.
That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Left. Ready. Grab ball 80. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL